The graph below represents a jogger's speed during her 20-minute jog around the neighborhood. Which statement best describes what the jogger was doing during the 9 to 12-minute interval of her jog? Okay, so before we answer the question, we're going to take a quick look at what the graph is telling us. Across the x-axis, we see it represents time in minutes. It keeps increasing because that's what happens. Time just passes. Along the y-axis, we always have to be more careful about what it is that's being measured. But along the y-axis this time, we're measuring speed. So to help guide you, there are some questions at the bottom. First about what does an increasing line segment represent? So any of these increasing pieces represent that her speed was increasing. In other words, she was running faster. What do any of the decreasing line segments represent? As it comes down, it means she was lowering her speed, in this case from 6 miles an hour down to 4 miles an hour. In other words, she was running more slowly, right? And then it leads us to the final question at the bottom, which is, what does a horizontal line segment represent in the context of this problem? So let's think about it. If increasing, the one heading up, meant faster, decreasing, the one heading down, meant slower, a flat segment like this is neither faster or slower. You're kind of just staying at the same pace. Okay, so now let's take a look and see in this 9 to 12-minute interval, what kind of segment were we looking at? So we're going to go on the x-axis to 9. 9 minutes is right here between 8 and 10. 12 minutes is marked. And the piece we're looking at, sure enough, happens to be a horizontal piece, right? That flat line, not heading up. So we could go to the choices. It's not heading upwards, so you are not increasing in speed. Not heading downward, so definitely not decreasing in speed. And that flat piece, we should know, means staying at a constant rate, maintaining the same pace. And the way we can see that for sure is because you see what the speed is. At 9 minutes, she was running at a rate of 6 miles per hour. At 10 minutes, she was running at that same rate. At 11 minutes, same rate. 12 minutes, same rate. So she kept running at a constant rate. In fact, we could measure that rate. We can't say she was standing still if she was running at a rate of 6 miles per hour. So our answer to this question is clearly choice 4.